My darling Eleni, tomorrow I leave for Nanga Parbat to join the rest of the expedition. And as we will no longer have contact with each other, I shall keep this diary for you. Perhaps one day it will help you to understand this passion that consumes me, this madness to climb mountains at whatever the cost. It grieves me deeply to be so far from you, my dearest, but I am a climber and the mountains are my life. We have been walking for 3 days, and soon the goal I have dreamed about all my life, to climb a great Himalayan peak, will be within reach. They say that Nanga Parbat is the most beautiful mountain in all the world, and my pulse races at the thought of my first sight of her. But we have yet to see her great beauty. Now and then we get a fleeting glimpse, but then the clouds roll back in and she hides behind her curtain of mist. It would be sad not to see her now, for soon we will be at the base camp, and because we are so close, we might not see her completely again.
Sahab! Wake up, Sahab! Look! You can see Nanga Parbat. See? The clouds are moving. Look!
My God, Eleni, but they were right. She is beautiful. Beautiful. Tomorrow I will arrive at base camp, and I'm very excited because Kuno Reine is on the expedition. Dear, crazy, wonderful Kuno. What grand times we have had together. The rest of the climbers, like myself, are all inexperienced in the Himalayas, but they are a good group. I am, however, worried about the motives that drive our leader, Dr. Herrligkoffer. He seems obsessed with the past and the tragic events of the 1934 expedition. But I feel, my darling, as if I am about to meet my destiny. And whatever form it takes, I will embrace it with my whole being.
Nanga Parbat, king of mountains in the local dialect, and since 1932, the mountain of destiny for the German people. The unconquered mountain that has claimed the lives of 31 men. Among them, my beloved stepbrother, Willy Merkel, the greatest mountain climber in German history, whose legend will live forever.
Doctor.
Look, it's Hermann. Hermann! Hermann!
Hey, Kuno.
Oh, it's great to see you, my friend. Oh, sorry, Doctor. It'll be so good to climb together again, hmm?
Yeah, it's been a long time.
Alfred Drexel, dead of exhaustion. Uli Wieland, killed in an avalanche. Peter Aschenbrenner, the survivor of the tragic expedition, he will be joining us shortly. Willow Welzenbach, dead of exposure. Gayle, the head porter, dead of exposure. Willie, frozen to death after 6 days on the mountain without food. I was 17 years old when Nanga Parbat killed my brother. The day I heard the news, I vowed vengeance and swore he would never be forgotten. I have organized this expedition to conquer this most murderous of mountains in his name. That is why we are here. To succeed where all before us have failed. To climb to the top of Nanga Parbat. and to place on its summit this memorial to Willie Mercer.
Here we are, Walter. These are what the doctor has decided to use.
Nice to have a bit of home with us. Hey, Hermann.
Yeah. I remember seeing this for the first time with Eleni, just after the war. It was our first date. It's very beautiful.
Hermann, what's that?
Pervitin. Developed by the Luftwaffe during the war.
Keeps the pilots awake, yes?
Yeah.
You've taken it?
Once or twice.
The flag of our climbing club. You brought it?
I promised our comrades it would fly from the top of Nanga Parbat. Why not, huh?
The oxygen will be heavy to carry, eh?
But necessary at great heights.
It is not only that breathing becomes difficult. There is a hunger for air that can never be satisfied.
Avalanche? Yeah. She's notorious for them. And other things. It's not the highest mountain in the world, but it's the hardest to climb. Because you can never be sure of anything with her, Kuno. She's tempting you to the top, and then killing you when you try. With those avalanches, Kuno, she calls us, like the Lorelei. Luring us to climb her. Almost against our will. Don't you feel that?
Don't look. Just pretend I'm not here. Don't smile. Don't smile. No. No, no. Don't look at me. Look up at the mountain. The mountain. Look up at the mountain. The mountain.
And now, at last, the great climb begins. Like a grand army of ants, we march slowly up the mountain to establish Camp 1 on the Rakyat Glacier. Up and down, back and forth, carrying our back-breaking loads until we have moved over a ton of supplies. This is the part of climbing that I like the least. But it seems to be what the doctor likes the most. He is constantly telling us about the virtues of teamwork and organization, and that we are here for the glory of Germany and our lost comrades. He seems to run things like we were still in the army. Perhaps someone should tell him, we lost.
should have Camp 1 established in a few days.
Hello! Someone's coming.
Hello there! Ah, it's Aschenbrenner. Now we are complete. Peter! Hello!
Doctor!
Peter Aschenbrenner, Walter Frauenberger, Kuno Reiner from Innsbruck, Otto Kempter,
Herr Aschenbrenner.
and Hermann Kollensberger, both from Munich.
Call me Colin.
Collie. Hans Ertel, our cameraman, came especially from South America.
Ole!
Hermann Buhl, also from Innsbruck.
Your achievements are very well known. I didn't realize you were quite so young.
And you have already met Albert Witteling, meteorologist and camp commandant.
A polite way of saying chief cook and bottle washer. Welcome, Herr Aschenbrenner.
Peter, please. Well, it looks as if things are going so well you won't need me at all. I need not have bothered to come.
Nonsense, Peter. There's no one more experienced on this mountain than yourself. More importantly, you are our living link with Willy Merkel. We need you.
Yeah. Well, I'm sure we will succeed in our mission.
I'll show you to your quarters.
Let me help you, Peter.
Gentlemen, I forgot. It's your mail.
Otto! Mail!
Coffee, Doctor?
I'm anxious to see you. I mentioned her to you.
And so, my dearest husband, I close with the hope that you are safe and well. I enclose a stone from our village for you to leave on top of Nanga Parbat. I know part of you will always remain there, and I wish for part of me to stay there with you. Good luck. Your darling Eleni.
Very constant throughout the month. The temperature is moderate at high altitude. However, in the western region, the German team on Nanga Parbat will encounter unsettled weather for the next 2 weeks.
Ah, here it
It
is.
is expected that temperatures, especially at high altitudes, will become colder than normal. And there is some concern that these conditions are a sign that the monsoons will be arriving earlier than usual in the west. Further bulletins
Doesn't give
will
us
be
much
broadcast
time.
Time enough if we are well organized, disciplined, and faithfully follow the plan laid out for us by Willy Merkel.
Never seems to remember that Willy Merkel failed.
We are here. Tomorrow, Camp 1 will be established. The following day, Camp 2 on a moraine. And Camp 3, then up around to the call to Camp 4 at the base of the Rakyat Peak. Camp 5 on the Silver Saddle. Camp 6 just before the Bajin Gap. And then the final push to the summit.
Doctor, if I may just suggest that we do not push ourselves too fast at the beginning. It is essential that our bodies have the time to acclimatize to these high altitudes. Otherwise...
Hans, am I not a qualified physician?
Of course, Karl.
The medical officer of the team.
Yes.
Then allow me to worry about any complaints to do with altitude change.
Well, to be sure. It is just, forgive me, that you have no Himalayan experience, and I merely thought it would be more effective if we went more slowly at the beginning.
I will be concerned with medical problems, Hans. You just see to it that your camera stays in focus. Now, in order to ensure the utmost efficiency, I have drawn up the following chain of command. I am overall leader. Albert Bitterling, supervisor of supplies. Peter Aschenbrenner, leader of the climbers on the mountain. And his deputy will be Walter Frauenberger. In order to achieve our objective before...
Doctor,
Yes,
I'm honored to be chosen deputy leader.
of the climbers.
Of the climbers, of course, but suppose that Peter and I are in different camps. We might issue conflicting orders which could have fatal consequences. In my opinion, it is better to have one leader, if only to avoid any possible confusion.
I don't agree. Now, according to Willy Merkel's plan...
Doctor. I agree with Walter. Indeed, I would go further. You cannot climb a great mountain without great personal risk. Perhaps not being a climber yourself, you wouldn't understand this, but it's a truth the rest of us must face. So the responsibility of whether or not to take that risk Whether to go forward or back must lie solely with the individual climber, not with the leader or the deputy leaders.
We are all aware of your obsession with personal glory, Herr Buhl. But may I remind you, you are now a member of a team, and you will do what you are told for the good of that team. And may I add that while I have never succeeded in standing alone on an alpine peak, I have succeeded in getting all of us halfway up this one, and I will succeed in getting some of us to the top.
Gentlemen, gentlemen.
Hermann, perhaps you went too far.
I did not mean to insult you, Doctor. I apologize.
Thank you.
So, Peter, this means that you're only with us until the end of June.
The doctor hadn't already told you? Well, my wife didn't want me to come at all. We had our first row in 30 years of marriage. But the doctor's a very persuasive man. He said I owed it to Willy Merkel. So, here I am.
But only for a month.
Yeah.
We have been on the mountain almost a week now, but progress is slow and I find Dr. Herrligkoffer a hard man to comprehend. I do not understand his obsession with Willy Merkel or his distrust of me. Perhaps he resents the fact that I do not revere his brother as he does and sees me as a threat to his memory. But we all climb the mountains for our own personal reasons, and no one man can force his reasons on another. So I can put all that behind me and climb as I always have, for myself.
Does he never slow down?
Hermann never compromises. He only feels completely alive when he is pushing himself to the utmost.
No wonder he has trouble finding partners.
I've partnered him many times. And on every climb, I've learned something new about myself. My limits, my fears. I would never have had the courage to discover these things alone.
We must truly love the mountains.
We all love the mountains, or we wouldn't be here. But I think he's a man that is a little touched by them.
I admire him beyond words.
Base camp, come in, please. Over.
Base camp here?
This is Aschenbrenner. Camp 2 is secured. We start for Camp 3 tomorrow.
Why are they so slow?
Kann ich gleich nicht allweil bei dir sehen, kann ich doch mein Freund an dir. Wenn ich komm, wenn ich komm, wenn ich wiederum komm, kenn ich ein, mein Schatz, bei dir. Gentlemen, tomorrow we start for Camp 3. We will have our first real test in the Himalayas. Gentlemen, a toast to our dream, the summit.
The summit. The summit.
Yeah.
That's not all I dream about.
He wants to climb other mountains.
You know, during the war, I had a sergeant, and before we went to our first battle in France, he lined up the whole platoon and he said, all right, I want everyone who is still a virgin to step forward. Well, of course, no one wanted to admit that they were still a virgin, so no one stepped forward. Then he said, I know you're all cowards, so I'll give you a second chance. Tomorrow you're going to get shot at, and some of you might get killed. But I'll be damned if I'll let any of my boys go out as a virgin. So then the whole platoon stepped forward, and he took us all into town to a whorehouse. So tomorrow we're all going into our first battle, so maybe we should find out the state of our junior members, eh? Otto?
What?
Otto.
Otto. What? Huh? What?
Well, come on, Otto, don't be shy. We're all men of the world here.
Come on, Otto, tell us about your conquests.
Oh, what about Fräulein Luber, the waitress at the Alpenstube in Innsbruck? I saw you with her once, didn't I?
She's been conquered more times than the Matterhorn. Or what about Falcone at the climber's shop on Wilhelmstrasse? You know her, don't you, Hermann? Oh.
So, Otto.
Oh, gentlemen, please, leave him alone now. He's blushing.
It's frostbite.
Oh, don't worry, Otto. As soon as we come down from the summit, we'll all take you to Rawalpindi.
What are you smiling about, colleague?
Where is your list?
Oh, gentlemen, I think we don't have enough time.
5,250 meters.
This must be the site of Merkel's Camp 3.
Yeah. Just before it was hit by an avalanche.
You know, the porters are terrified. The same thing will happen to them.
Well, maybe we should establish Camp 3 higher up.
I don't think Dr. Herrligkoffer would agree.
Yeah, but he's not here, and we are.
Lead the way. Camp 3 is established at 5,700 meters. The tents are secured, and we are awaiting the others.
There must be a mistake. That was Merkel's Camp 4.
Karl says there must be a mistake.
No mistake. It was Bull's idea to...
Let me speak to Bull.
He's not here.
Where is he?
Mount Chongra is right nearby, and he's decided to climb it.
Get him down. Do you hear me? Get him down, now! I never wanted Bull on this expedition. I was pressured into it. I should have refused.
I consider us lucky to have him. He is a great climber.
He is a great showman who thinks only of himself.
Nevertheless, he's done some incredible things. The first traverse of all 15 peaks of the Chamonix Aiguille, soloing up the face of the Piz Spadil, the north face of the Watzmann by himself.
Because no one would climb with such a madman. He is too obstinate, too obsessed.
Or maybe too good.
There are times, my darling, when I find myself questioning why I climb. When I'm with you in the warmth of your arms, climbing seems such a futile and senseless quest. For there's always one more mountain and one more way to climb it. And yet, as soon as I am on the mountain again, I know why I do it. For it is there that I am most alive. To climb on a clear blue day, the sun shimmering off the ice, the wind biting into my soul, that is when I'm most at peace with myself, completely alone and yet in unison with the mountain, with nature, with God. Other men may talk of such things, my dearest, but only a climber can truly know them. When one has climbed a great mountain and stands on its peak, it is then one realizes that it's not the mountain we have conquered, but ourselves. There are no words to describe the unforgettable impression of such a moment. There are pictures which obliterate mere human happenings, shining, alluring visions which sear one's heart, wiping out all memory of sorrow and disappointment.
It's the altitude. You're not adjusting as well as the others.
I'm still going back up.
You will do as I say.
You'll never understand, Doctor. You're not one of us, a true mountaineer. You know nothing of what it is like up there. The fear and the loneliness and the danger, and beating them all. You won't ever know that exhilaration, Doctor.
But I do know, Buhl. I too grew up surrounded by mountains, but I was terrified of them. To cure me of this unmanly phobia, my father one day took me to the top of our local peak and left me there. If I wanted to come down, I had to climb down by myself. Oh, it was not so high, really. But to me, it was Everest. All day, I wept and trembled, afraid to move. I was paralyzed by fear. I came. My father did not return. But my stepbrother, Willie Merkel, climbed up in the darkness, brought me food, held me in his arms till I slept, and the next morning brought me safely down. And told my father, our father, that he should be shot for his stupid cruelty. So you see, I do know something about the fear and the danger and the loneliness. It's true. Never the exhilaration of beating them.
I have to go back up.
Go on. Go back up. Kill yourself. I don't care.
Doctor, I know Willie Merkel never reached the top of Nanga Parbat. But I will.
Let me tell you something, Herr Buhl. You may be the greatest climber in the world, but you will never be half the man Willie Merkel was.
My God, Delini, but sometimes I think the mountains understand me better than people. These peaks do not see me as selfish and arrogant just because I'm a lone wolf who follows his own trail and not the paths of others. Those who have gone before me are no concern of mine. What I have done on my own, and I will climb this mountain not for Dr. Herrligkoffer or for Willy Merkel, but for myself.
Get the middle, Hans!
All right, I've got it.
All right, Peter, let it go. I've got it.
What are you doing?
We're in the middle of a wind tunnel here. We have to move the tent further down.
Well, why not move it up? That's where we want to go.
Because it is safer to move it down. I have been here. I know what it's like.
Ready? Action! No waving! This is not Hollywood. Act natural. Damn. You should go down, Hermann.
I'm all right.
You are not yet acclimatized. You're pushing yourself too far. That's close. God, it's going to.
Cover your heads!
The whole slope has broken away. Otto!
Otto, you all right?
Golly!
All right.
Golly!
Golly!
Otto!
Where's Kuno?
You all right? In one piece. Open dig over there.
Watch his leg!
Oh, my leg!
All right, Kuno.
Allahu Akbar. Ali Bada.
All right, one step at a time.
My camera! My poor camera's in berries! Stupid cameras.
Hey, Hans, be sure you don't look at the camera. Look at the mountain. Look at the mountain, Hans. The mountain.
Kuno, how's the leg?
It's all right. It's all right.
Hans, look at this.
God. This must be from the 34 expedition. This could have belonged to Welzenbach or Willy Merker.
I must take Kuno down to Camp 3. This leg is getting worse.
Well, we can store things here, then move on.
Hermann, are you listening to me?
What?
He can go no further.
Hermann, I'll be all right.
Kuno. All right, we'll take you down. I'm sorry. Come on.
Give him the Oreomycin every 3 hours. When Kempter and Colley relieve you in the morning, bring him down.
Thank you, Doctor.
Easy, Kuno, easy.
You may lose that leg.
Oh, stupid waters. They're too frightened to eat. They don't eat, they won't have enough strength to carry our supplies.
Not to mention my cameras.
Damn your cameras, they're too much problem already. We need porters to carry food and equipment, not rubbish with stupid pictures.
Let me tell you something, my friend. Without these stupid pictures, you wouldn't be here. My film company put up the final money that allowed this expedition to set out.
We are here to climb a mountain, not to make stupid movies.
Except for this stupid movie, the only thing any of you would be climbing today would be stairs.
Hans, calm down, please.
My cameras are as important to this expedition as anything else.
Yeah, all right. We
Base
will
camp
carry your
to
cameras
Camp 3.
ourselves if need be.
Base camp to Camp 3. Walter, this is Albert. We've just heard on the radio the British have conquered Everest. Do you read me? The British have conquered Everest. Tenzing and Hillary reached the summit yesterday at 2 o'clock. The whole world has heard the news.
That is splendid news. Please send congratulations from their comrades on Nanga Parbat.
The wind sounds almost human, like voices calling to us.
You know, they say that those who die on the mountain cannot sleep until the summit is reached.
You believe that?
I believe that those who perished live on in memory out there. And they are there with whoever first sets foot on the top.
Sounds very mystical.
On the contrary, I find it very real. Hermann, you and Otto are the youngest, the strongest. I think you should be the ones who try for the summit.
I'm taking Kuno down to base camp. We need the doctor. I won't be coming back up.
You are leader on the mountain now?
Yeah. Well, I will give you a hand here, Peter.
I'm sorry, Hermann. I've let you down.
Nonsense, nonsense. Words are unnecessary between friends, Kuno.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, come along, old boy. Let's get you down.
Here come Otto and Colley. We're glad to see you.
Don't be too sure. Colley's got a bad tooth.
For 6 days now, we have been stuck at Camp 4, battered by relentless storms and losing precious time. The altitude is affecting everyone severely, and Collie has been forced to go down to base camp with his infected tooth. But our spirits are still up, even though we are more than 1,200 meters below and 7 kilometers distant from the summit. I don't know if I should tell you this, my darling, but lately I find myself thinking of my death. The specter haunts me. I dream of falling into an endless crevasse and seeing your face looking over the precipice, calling for me, your arms reaching out. But I keep falling and falling, and your face peering down at me recedes into nothingness as I fall deeper and deeper into the darkness. Then I wake, having faced my own mortality. Perhaps a voice is telling me that the time is coming for me to leave the mountains behind. Perhaps I'm becoming afraid.
Congratulations to Hillary and Tessie have been pouring in from all over the world, and a huge reception has been planned for the British team tomorrow when they arrive back in Kathmandu. In England, the Queen has bestowed a knighthood on Hillary, and in New Zealand, he has received the national hero. That the now Sir Edmund,
I'm afraid it is acute pharyngitis, Albert.
all mankind.
It's like a field hospital in here. It's like the war.
You are all packed.
Yeah. My wife. I promised I'd come back in a month.
I understand.
Things are not going as well for the German team on Nanga Parbat. As predicted, the monsoons have begun early, and severe storms are expected in the Nanga Parbat region within the next 48 hours.
Perhaps it is time we all came back. I will give the order for them to come down after lunch.
What about Hermann? He'll never agree.
I am in charge of this expedition, not Herr Buhl. Base camp to Camp 4. Base camp to Camp 4. All climbers return to base camp immediately. All climbers return to base camp immediately.
Come down? What for? It's a glorious day up here, and we have a good chance to reach the summit.
Down you come. You are all in need of rest and recuperation.
But we are fine, and the weather is perfect.
I'm ordering you to descend.
Listen to me, Karl. We are not coming down. We came here to climb Nanga Parbat. And by God, we are going to climb Nanga Parbat.
I can see nothing. They're behind the buttress going towards the Silver Saddle.
I will stay until we know they are all right.
It was Buhl put him up to this. Buhl, the glory seeker. Out to prove he can do anything.
It's no use. They will go no further.
It's their dinner time.
And we must keep them happy or we are lost. We will need one more camp before trying for the top. Hermann, Otto, you stay here tonight and set off early in the morning and establish it. Hans and I will take the porters back down to 4 and come back tomorrow with the oxygen. And then, if the weather holds and the doctor agrees, the day after tomorrow, we will attempt the summit.
You better get moving before it gets dark.
Yeah. Hans.
Yep.
We are going down to Camp 4. Come on, let's go. Leave those 2 packs there. Take the other 2. Come along.
आगे चलो.
Good luck.
Hermann, do you realize that we have no radio up here? If anything happens, we're completely cut off.
It's perfect. Now no one can order us down.
What time is it? It's 4 o'clock. It's time to be going.
So early?
It's a long way to the top. To get there and back before night falls, we have to start now.
To the top? But Walter said...
Otto, we won't ever be this close again. Any minute, any second, the weather could change, and then it's all over. That's what happened to Merkel in 34.
But we have no oxygen.
We can't wait.
Hermann, it's so far to the top, and I'm exhausted beyond feeling. This altitude is killing me.
Try one of the Perverten. They stimulate your blood. There's a possibility of hallucination, but they keep you going.
I prefer not to. Hermann, I will try. I will. I'll try.
Right. I'll give you the food to bring.
Yeah.
I'll break a trail and you can catch up to me.
Yeah.
My darling wife, I know there are times when I seem to love the mountains more than you, but it is not so. This is an obsession, not a love. And someday it will wane, but my love for you will never lessen. Today I try for the summit of Nanga Parbat, and I want to thank you from the depth of my heart for your love and encouragement. If I don't return, know that my last thoughts are of you and Maria. Your loving husband, Hermann.
It's no use. They are just as exhausted as we are. I will go to Camp 5 myself and see what is going on. Tell base camp we will let them know when we know. Otto! Otto?
Base camp, this is Camp 4. Can you hear me?
Camp 4, this is Base Camp. We can hear you.
Walter has just brought Otto down from up above. He is severely exhausted.
What about Buhl?
Otto hasn't seen him since this morning. We don't know where he is.
He should never have tried it alone.
Even if he made it to the summit, he could never survive the night.
The fool. The mad fool. Hans, are you still awake?
Yes.
Stay awake. Stay awake. It was sunlight. Was he dead? Was he dead? It's dead.
morning, Hermann.
Are you?
A friend. A fellow climber, like yourself. Time to start moving.
I can't.
Yes, you can.
I'm frozen.
Try.
I don't understand.
There's nothing to understand. Follow me.
I'm frozen.
You can. I won't let anything happen to you. Go on. Be all right. Go on. Walk. Come on. On your feet. On your feet, Hermann. Get up. You can do it. Walk.
Who are you?
Don't you recognize me?
My God. Billy Beckham.
Yeah, Hermann. The one who failed. Remember? Good. Now walk. Walk. Good. Move. Walk. Walk.
No sign of him. What is? His diary. He is gone.
They're starting back. And Nanga Parbat claims another life.
You must keep moving, Hermann. Your comrades are waiting for the news.
News? Of me?
Of all of us. Those who came before, and those who are waiting below. All who helped to build the pyramid, whose last stone it was given to you to put in place. Your reaching the summit has justified all our sacrifices. You alone stood on the top, but all of us were with you. Don't you want to tell them?
Yes. I must tell them.
Then you must get up. and the silver saddle.
There's nothing more we can do. We're coming down.
Before you do, the plaque to William Merkel, could you place it somewhere appropriate?
The Moor's Head is nearby.
Peter suggests a Moor's Head. And Hans, get pictures of it, please.
Very well, Karl. We will do it.
After all, it is a reason we came.
Hermann. Look. Hans. Goodbye, Hermann.
Goodbye, all of us.
All right, Walter, I'm going to pan over to the silver saddle now. Walter, look. It's Hermann.
Oh, my God.
Hermann! Hermann! Thank God you're alive!
He's alive, and he's been to the top. You hear me down there? Hermann Buhl has climbed to the summit of Nanga Parbat.
Please convey to him our congratulations.
He did it, Collie. Oh, I knew he could do it. I knew he could do it. Yeah. We did.
How I envy.
Doctor! Doctor! Buhl! 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 Ubara! Saya वापस ला लो! नंगा पर्वत बंद करो! युद्ध वापस ला लो! saya वापस ला लो! नंगा पर्वत वापस ला लो!
Congratulations, sir.
Kuno. It's good to see you.
So, you did it by yourself.
Oh, Doctor. Not by myself.